Hello, Divine One. Thank you for choosing you. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for coming to co-create here with us today. That is what is happening now. Co-creation. That's why you clicked on this message. That's why you felt called to see what was more, or you were curious about it. It's because you felt your fingerprint. You felt your essence. You felt your part, the part that you co-create. So this message will only find you if you are at a particular frequency. That's how this works. So while you have free will, you get to choose if it is for you now. And I do ask that you do that at some stage. Always check in with yourself, with everything that you are consuming that is outside of yourself. Always check in with you, the source of you, the truth of you, if it is for you, because only you will know. I can't tell you. Nobody can tell you, only you. That message is coming through very, very, very strongly, and feeling something click into place here. It's very much in line with you make the rules for your game. 114, as I say that, you make the rules for your game. You are here to co-create, not just with Source, but with other beings that are that are awakening to the truth that they are Source. Like, you are here to co-create and bring in new earth with other beings, but you do that by your frequency. And this is also how you find your place in the world. How you find your place in the collective is what I'm hearing, in community. So I'm seeing the Three of Swords from the Muse Tarot in my mind's eye. And I'm feeling a deep loneliness, a deep longing, despair in some ways, but not depression. Just I'm just hearing and feeling like ready to crack out. Like, and I'm seeing an egg, like you're ready to be done with this. I'm hearing gestation period, but this phase. And I'm hearing you need to get comfortable. You need to get comfortable first. They're not giving me more there. They're not giving me more there. It's almost like the feeling that I'm picking up on is that you need to be totally happy exactly where you are now to have access to everything that you are yearning for past this period, this cycle, this phase, and I'm hearing this portal, because right now is a portal. This has come through a lot about the Leo new moon on the 24th. At the time of recording, this is the 22nd. You'll have to forgive me. Honestly, dates mean very, very little to me unless I have a scheduled appointment. So I think it's the 22nd and maybe the 23rd. But regardless, at this time, and it's July 2025, even though this is timeless, like when this finds you, there will be a portal of sorts available to you for you to jump through by choosing you in ways that you have never chosen you before. I'm really, I'm hearing and seeing like put down I'm hearing obstacles. It's like there are attachments that you have outside of yourself that you know are not for you. And these are actually obstacles. These are kind of like the obstacles that you don't have to face. See, 144, this is beautiful. You don't have to face these obstacles. You've actually already faced them. You've been facing them by entertaining them. Now it's time to step into your truth, your light, your divinity, your inner strength, your inner well of possibility. I'm hearing your inner well of possibility, because this is to be done with no expectation. And I'm hearing that for some of you, it's one thing, 444, as this is coming through. For some of you, it's a few things. You have, if this message has found you and you're not new to my channel, you have been choosing yourself more and more and more and more in ways that you never ever even thought of before. And this is why this wormhole portal, because that is how they're showing it to me. It's something that truly takes you to your highest timeline, but it's like your highest timeline is already here, so you need to choose to be the you that you know you are right here, right now. Like, choose to be the future now you that you see in your mind's eye. I don't know if that makes sense. Or the feeling, like I'm sure you have a feeling. But there will be some type of sense of your heaven on earth. For lack of a better way of putting it, and I'm phrasing it 555 as this is coming down. I'm phrasing it that way, or they're urging me to phrase it that way, because heaven is not a tangible construct, even regardless of what religion you're in. It's something created in words, but there's no like this is how it is. I mean, maybe in some religions, but for the most part, it's a malleable construct, and I think I grew up Christian, so I can only speak from that particular experience. But I know in my upbringing, the emphasis was very much like just heaven, and you kind of got to imagine what heaven was for you. Right? Even reinforced by like all dogs go to heaven, like a happy place where everybody gets to play. But it was something that existed in the imagination, right? Nobody had seen it, at least not to the point that they could have written about it. Or anyway, I'm not going to go down this tangent, bringing back to point. Okay, so your heaven is what you get to create, but you don't have to create it after you've died. You get to create it here, now. And you are in the process of creating it. Your heaven on earth is very much tied to the new earth frequency, because as you raise the frequency of you are raising the frequency of the earth, and the other people that you are the other souls that you are co-creating with get to anchor in the light and do the same. And this is how new earth, because new earth is just a frequency. Everything is frequency and energy. So by raising the frequency of the earth, you are assisting all of those, every single human being on the earth or in the earth or that is of the earth, however you want to phrase it, whatever you feel more comfortable with. You do it together so that you can experience it together. You cannot experience new earth alone. So I'm just hearing that collectively at this time, what you choose is so important. It's like cosmically, there are so many, I'm just seeing like doors kind of with wings flying around, opening and shutting. And it's like, okay, I like this imagery as well. They're giving me, those teddy bear machines with the claw that you put your coin in, and it's like lucky if you find one. You can perfectly place it, set it up, catch it, and just before it falls down. Okay, you have an unlimited amount of times to pick a teddy bear, or to every single one of those teddy bears is yours if you choose it. You just have to believe that you are worthy of it. It's like the game is rigged, but it's rigged in not the way you thought it was. 911, as this is coming through, it's rigged in the sense that all you have to do or know or embody is that what is in there is yours. Everything is an extension. The arm, the holding, it's just an extension of your belief, your truth, your trust in yourself, your trust in your knowing. So this is kind of, I want to say, a little bit of deeper imagery into the hold, the pose they've given this collective in the past. It's something that you can perhaps from personal experience relate to. I can. So perhaps that's why they're using it anyway. All you have to do is hold the pose, which is hold the frequency, the vibration that whichever teddy bear you choose for you will come to you. 111 as this is coming through. Okay, it is about divine compensation, but it's about knowing that divine compensation can only meet you where you are at. So if you are not choosing to be the being that you know you are, if you are choosing to hide, and hiding can happen in many ways. We can hide literally by staying at home and not really going outside. We can hide simply by never showing people who we are. We can hide and distract ourselves with substances, with TV, with many things that aren't for us. You are being called and asked to be curiously honest with yourself. I like this, curiously honest with yourself. 11:11, because you know the answer within you. You don't need anybody to tell you. All you have to do is quite literally check in with yourself. And source is kind of guiding you. I'm just seeing like the yellow brick road, like, but I see it being built as you take a step. So it's like, depending on your choices in the now will depend on where the road leads. And this isn't a new concept, it's just some new imagery, but I'm just hearing collapsing of time. So it's like your choices now will speed up events, will make things come to you faster. It's hard to explain what they're showing me, because it's not really faster, but it is. It will feel faster. Things will come in quicker. It's like miracles will happen for you. It's almost like what they're showing me now is you gave yourself a fail-safe. Not even a fail-safe. You gave yourself a bonus feature, bonus option in your awakening journey, where you, for lack of a better way of phrasing this, you designed it so that you would find a video like this, not necessarily this one, that would remind you of this magical portal that is opening up. Because right now I feel like you have been pushed. You've been pushed. You've allowed yourself to be pushed to the point of reckoning, and the reckoning is with you, the truth of you. This is you allowing yourself to see and believe and accept. They're big on the acceptance here. Accept that the identity of you, whoever you are, the human identity of you, is here for you to play with, not for it to be something that boxes you in. You are, imagine there was a billboard that was sentient, and all that it 144, as this is coming through, and all that you had to do to know how it was feeling was to kind of look at whatever picture it had displayed or chosen to display. Sunshine and beaches, rain, clouds. It doesn't necessarily have to be weather, but weather seems to be coming through, like a cyclone, snow, maybe colors, blue, like yellow, maybe glitter when it's really happy. But all you had to do to know what this billboard was embodying would be to look at it. Now you are the same, or not, you have the same effect as the billboard. It's choosing to embody sadness, despair, and there's a very, very, very sad picture that it is displaying. And as you look at it and you engage with it, and essentially you co-create with it, you get to choose in that moment. You 1441, you get to choose. Do you allow yourself to be affected by this thing that is outside of you while it is expressing itself? It's not doing anything wrong. It is being true to itself and what it was here to do. What you choose to do with the interaction is all on you. So do you choose now to embody that same feeling? Do you choose to allow yourself to be affected by the imagery that you have seen? And if so, that's fine. You're going to go off and learn whatever lesson you need to, or experience whatever experience you're going to. Or you're going to choose to experience it, witness and alchemize it, and be like, okay, that brings up some stuff from my past. I now know that that stuff isn't for me, isn't true. It's not my truth. It's a lower, it's not just a lower frequency. It's the 4D. It's the paradigms that you used to play in. It's paradigms that you can't take with you fully into the 5D. When you are fully into the 5D in New Earth, it's density that is going to stay behind. It's density that's up for alchemy. And that is what the now is for. It's for many things, but one of the things presently for you is that it is here for alchemy. For you to remember the truth of you by alchemizing and shifting the density that was. Not by judging it, not by shaming it, not by allowing it to trigger you into anything. It's just for you to acknowledge and alchemize, shift, change into something other. It's for you to change into truth, into your truth. And that is how you anchor in the light. That's one of the ways that you anchor in the light. It's one of the ways that for you to do at this present moment, anchoring in the light, choosing you in these ways, in like choosing you in alchemical ways, and also choosing you by not going outside of you. These are, I'm just hearing, the two ways that you can be truest to yourself at this juncture. Okay, so this fail-safe that you placed in the game was for someone to remind you that there is actually a really, really easy way. And right now, like your choices, it's like the portals are amplified. That's what's coming through. It's all very interesting and new to me, but that is what's coming through for you. And perhaps if this message finds me, for me too. But I imagine it will, because I feel the resonance of what is coming through. And if this is for you, you do too. So, not that we've had a very short introduction, but my name is Angela. I channel Source Consciousness daily for you guys. And it's a bit of a wild ride because I never know what's going to come through. I don't plan it. 555, as I'm saying this, I don't plan it. I just press record and allow, and I play in your guys' frequency. That's how I experience this co-creativeness that is taking place in this beautiful magical now. If any of this resonates with you, I'm going to pull out the cards now, go into trance, and allow whatever else is for you to come through. And I think that's about it. Thank you. Thank you. If this is your first time here, thank you for staying and choosing to play. And if this is not your first time, thank you for the love and support. It means a great deal to me. Thank you. Okay. So if you feel called to, ground yourself in this magical now with us, with me, breathing in fully and completely, and at your capacity, hold for a moment at your heart center, your heart space, just acknowledging the source of you, the light of you, the truth of you, the you free from everything. Okay, and fully surrender on each exhale. Breathing at your own pace. I find 5 to be the magic number. Do whatever you feel called to do. Opening to receive on each inhale. And softening to surrender on each exhale. Interesting energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. I'm hearing and feeling that 4s are really relevant. The 4 of Swords came out, and then 3 other cards came out, but I was very much called to the 4. So 4 may be a very relevant number for you at this time. I'm hearing you're done waiting for the other shoe to drop. And it's not because you're done waiting. It's not because you're done caring. Firstly, I'm hearing that there may or may not be another shoe to drop, which is partially why you're like, I'm done waiting because my waiting is creating. Okay, which is not to say that you are manifesting this, but the paradigm that you are playing in the waiting for something to happen before you act, or just waiting for something to happen and as a result not acting, this pendulum could swing in multiple ways. So, but what is coming through very strongly is done waiting. Done waiting. I'm also hearing that, okay, this other shoe to drop, the reason why they said like you're done creating, you are done playing in this particular paradigm, in any paradigm that actually shifts you into a frequency of fear or guilt or shame or stuckness or hesitation. Hesitation is just another form of expressing not trusting. You in this space with the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm going to flip the deck over so it doesn't play with us until I want it to. In this space that you are in, this Knight of Pentacles, it's very much you bringing in your, I'm going to use the word manifestations, but it's your desires, your deepest desires, your soul desires, your soul purpose, your I'm hearing your soul remembrance, but it's brought in through your being, because I'm seeing a moment before this Knight has the pentacle in his outstretched hands, that there's a moment where he goes within and he is literally holding himself out. This is maybe his heart, his truth, his everything that he is, everything that he chooses to be, his truth, essentially your truth. And I see the alchemy in the decision. It's like, take me as I am or don't take me at all, and I'm okay with that. There is so much freedom that I am hearing and feeling as you step away, as you stop waiting for the other shoe to drop. When you step into the creator mode, and you truly begin to see, feel, experience, and embody how powerful your choices are, but not by trying to control or by having any expectation, simply by choosing and allowing and continuing to be. It's like you can't just choose, or you can choose, let's say, for one day, to be in a frequency of not waiting for the shoe to drop, and you will experience magic that day. And should you choose to go back to this frequency, the next day you will experience less magic. That's how it works. That's kind of why you get to be curious about things, because through curiosity you get to play without expectation, and then when you experience, you realize and you see, and that which was right in front of you can no longer be denied. And when I say right in front of you, what they're meaning is like the truth that you have always known. Okay, so it's time for you to allow yourself to be seen. That message is not new for this collective. This is really, really, really interesting, friends. So when I shuffled while I was getting into the zone, anyway, I have my own little ritual before I start the camera. And these three cards came, well, they didn't come up, but I saw them at the bottom of the deck. At one stage in shuffling, I saw these three. So they really are for you, and it's because I'm hearing things are happening quickly. This energy, being told to just take one card. Okay, it's the Three of Pentacles. This energy here, the Chariot, I really am hearing like alchemy, right? I'm seeing these, I don't even know what to call them, as representative of like mirror images, alchemy, like different things, the exact same thing from a different perspective, like free from attachment, free from the emotions, free from everything, right? Just simply allowed to be the reflection that it is, the expression that it is, then I see this as you truly stepping into the observer of the observer, like waking up from the dream within the dream within the dream, this kind of feeling. And this is truly going to be like what you choose to do in this energy. I'm being called to take an archetype card, specifically pulled on this Chariot, because I'm seeing it as an archetype. I'm hearing it as an archetypal I can't pronounce it. Archetypal. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm blanking. My human is getting a little bit flustered, so I'm just going to leave it. The typing. The typing. See the. I cannot even think of that word, and this is really interesting. My human. I know this is as much for me as it is for you, because this creates. I can feel my human getting quite unsettled, to the point that many times in the past I've actually stopped recording and just recorded again. Not the same thing. I've always allowed what's come through to come through. Sometimes it's been the same, sometimes not. But very interesting that it happened at this point. Like, I literally cannot pronounce words that I know very well how to pronounce. It's frustrating for me, and my human can't understand it. As you could see, I was trying. There is no such thing as perfection. Quite literally, and this is so getting literal with you. Here is something that you needed to see. If you're still here, which, well, can't imagine that you are, but I know that someone is. At least someone is. That was for someone. And I feel the resonance and I feel the truth in those words. It doesn't matter. Are you still here? Are you still listening? Has the message lost its importance? When I start speaking about this card, will the meaning or whatever comes through be any less meaningful than it would have been had I not stumbled over my words? Does it change anything? It doesn't change anything for me. It used to, you see. And this is why they're bringing this through me now, here, for you. It's what you choose. It's what you choose. So the crone, and I'm really interested because of the crow. And yesterday in the reading or in the message or in whatever you want to call it in the transmission, I saw a crow. I'm being called to read from the book here, but with the crone, what is coming through before I pick up the book is like a crone is old, withered, meaning she has been around for quite some time. And within the crone is a beautiful woman. Just let's go with this metaphor, this imagery, because for me the crone is female. But there is a beautiful, young, vivacious, excited, playful, adventurous soul, young soul living in there. It is for you to choose to be that soul. What the outside means nothing, but very, very much so you have all the tools that you need. There is nothing more that you need to learn. It is all for, everything now is for you to shift and to heal. But healing is basically, it's more like pouring. What they're showing me with healing is if the truth, or not the truth, the things that you just, the false truths that you discover about yourself, if they are merely fires, you do not need to pay attention to them and fan the flames. You just get to pour a cup of water on it. And that cup of water is almost symbolic of whatever tools you use to alchemize whatever is currently triggering you in the now. Because different things will be required, but you contain the alchemy within you to alchemize everything. This message wouldn't have found you if that wasn't the case. Okay, so the crone, 13. We have the cancer. The crone. The witch, the old woman, the sage. The crone has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. She is in the final manifestation in the feminine trifecta of maiden, mother, crone. In her long life, she's witnessed endless cycles of death, sex, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regeneration, giving her the ability to rise above the world of duality. She laughs at notions of good and bad, right and wrong, as she has seen the earth churning, smoldering, taking life and giving life. The crone energy accepts everything in, devouring beauty and suffering with the same mouth, using their energy to reveal hidden secrets and knowledge. Her energy resides in us all, though it is feared by most for its power and unconventional relationship with death and the Maccabee. Awakening the crone is dangerously rich and unapologetically magic. The crone is the master of letting go and residing in what is. She rejects nothing. The crone is often seen with the crow, smoke, night, and moon. The crone has a difficult time tolerating superficial, petty day-to-day musings. She moves away from such relationships and seeks a deeper path, even if it means a more solitary life. So, as I said, I'm feeling an archetype energy in this chariot, and very much confirmed by the magic of the book there, that you are at a very, very pinnacle point, and you have experienced enough in the old way of experiencing. I'm really hearing like it's time for you to step into the frequency of one. It's time for you to begin to play in your 0 point of creation, to co-create with source. I'm hearing you are here to raise the earth's vibration through your co-creation. And this is very much the energy that I'm feeling here. Like I'm seeing this as sources meeting you step for step. Like each time you choose each time you choose make a high frequency choice, choose to co-create with source, choose to alchemize something from the past, choose to alchemize something that you wanted from your future. That's coming through quite strongly. It's like the alchemy of expectation. Like you are truly beginning to alchemize yourself and free yourself from all expectations beyond what is known to you in the now. And that is a beautiful place to step into, a beautiful place to begin curiously playing from. Because I really am hearing that source is meeting you step for step, and the reflection of your choices, there's not much time to wait between the reflection of your choices. It's like you get flickers of your highest timeline as you choose these high frequency choices. And I'm hearing that there are flickers because for some of you, you then choose to go back, and that's okay. There's no shame, there's no blame, there's no guilt. Pulling a card or two. I'm gonna give it a shuffle though. But that some of you are kind of going back, you're choosing, and then you're kind of experiencing the joy of what it reflects back to you. Yes, confirmed with the 6 of Pentacles. And then you're like, awesome, yay, great. And you slip back into that old paradigm, or you do the thing that you had sort of stopped doing. This is coming through quite strongly. The stop picking up objects outside of yourself as distraction, for solace. This is time to get comfortable with you, your everything, your frequency, your ability, your neutrality. And this is kind of what I'm feeling here with the 6 of Pentacles. But also, I'm also feeling it and seeing it as the infinity. I'm also feeling and seeing these two cards interacting together as the infinity. It's like, as you make the choice, source picks up your choice, brings it back to you very, very quickly. You get to experience it. And there is almost like a slipping back, like for whatever reason. And I'm hearing it's different for all of you. Maybe some of you get a little bit afraid of your own power. Like maybe the reflection is so like, wow. And that I can speak from personal experience there. I've had situations like that where I've really had to go, wow, that was a very fast, very quick reflection. It took me sometimes it takes one aback. And this is also part of, I'm just hearing that this is also purposely and designly, the perfect, see, they're making me slip up again. Purposefully and divinely designed by you. That's all that's coming through on with regards to that. But coming back to this co-creative, okay, I like this imagery for you. It's really beautiful. Okay, it's not necessarily a movie reference, but if you've watched Prison Break, then you might, it's not that you might, it's just you'll get maybe some of the references that come through a little more. But essentially, this is like the great escape plan, except it's through creation. It's like the escape plan doesn't actually need to be enacted. It's like you just have to create it. You just have to like follow the call of the now. Write a sentence, make a phone call, buy some tea at the grocery store. It's just follow the urges. That's what's coming through. Follow the urges, especially if they don't make sense to your logical mind. Because this is, I'm just hearing like that you're stepping onto the carpet or the aisle or whatever, but you're stepping onto the carpet that takes you to that, like, I'm seeing the carpet as like, as you step onto it, it just begins to move, almost like a magic carpet taking flight. But as you step onto the carpet, I just see all eyes on you. Like I see, it's almost like a wedding, like as if you were a bride, but you're not. It's just the amount of attention people give you from the moment that they realize that you are there, present, or taking that step. So there is very much all eyes on you, but this is necessary. It's also beautiful. And yeah, the only way that I can truly, this is a little bit beyond words for me at this time, or just beyond words. I can't find words for this feeling, but it is truly you. It's like you embracing this archetype, this timelessness of you, this timelessness of everything, and just like, okay, it's beyond not caring. Okay, we can often go, oh, I don't care, and it's beyond that. So I feel like some of you are at a point of, I don't care, and truly perhaps you don't, but it is beyond not caring. It is actually still caring, but it's acknowledging, accepting. It's not about not caring. It's just like, oh, okay, that's what happened, or this is happening. Okay, it's not for me. I'm gonna go over there. There is another way to experience things. So when something happens, and this is why I think the expectation thing has come through a lot, when something happens and you feel disappointed, it's because you had an expectation. And often when we go, we don't care, it's because there is still resistance to the fact that we are still creating expectations for ourselves, expectations that are outside of us, right? We are basing we are anchoring into something that doesn't exist. It's outside of us. Our bliss cannot be attached to anything outside of us. I mean, it can, but then it is essentially temporary. I'm just being guided to say that which is for you never leaves you. That which is truly yours never leaves you. So this new phase that you're stepping into is one where it's one for curiosity, but it is also one for gentle honesty, gentle, compassionate honesty with self about everything. And it doesn't need to, this honesty doesn't need to take place with anybody other than you. There doesn't have to be any declaration. There doesn't have to be anything. It's all about you and what you choose. Okay, I'm being told to stop there. Thank you very much for co-creating this message with me, with us here today. I really feel for you that, and I'm just seeing in my mind's eye, like a cloud coming through, sun coming through the clouds, like a very cloudy day, and then the sun beginning to peek through, and people coming out of their houses to like, oh, there's the sun, there it is, we've been waiting. That's the energy that I'm feeling. Like as you step into your truth, as you step into your power, the power that this archetype that is within us all, but it is, like I said, with this portal, with everything that is occurring, I just feel that it is very, very important for you at this time to pay attention to your choices, more so than ever. Okay, beautiful divine one. Have a magical, beautiful now. Bye-bye.